We are live.
Okay, and if we turn it sideways, it goes sideways?
Yeah.
Okay. That's great.
We are live.
And it will record this?
Yes. We'll record and we'll have you.
Okay.
All right. A lot of you, we had 70 people swing by during the last of the test.
Oh, real 70?
Yeah.
70? How did we get 70 people? Where's the other one?
This one is yours.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is my thought process for today. Okay, that's a bad look. This is my thought process for today. Okay, the process is we want to start a church show, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order to start a church show, I wanted we're a little off kilter here, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, how about that? How about we don't make you throw up? The first show ever. I better not sit. Look at horrible.
Well, I'm
Okay.
in the back.
Yeah, it's okay. Everything has gone wrong. We did not charge the microphones. We have bad lighting. You just name it. Just name it.
We're going to read sideways too now.
What's that?
We're going to end up reading sideways.
Yeah. So up and down will be better later. But right now, I don't know how you can read from there. I'm just foregoing the comments. So if you want to start a show, say about hurts, habits, and hangups, and you can be hurt in a lot of different ways. Things can turn into
habits and then hang-ups, right?
No. I think it's
hurt hang-up habits, because I was the one who was always told you wrong.
You get hurt and you get hung up on it, and then you're there for a while. Man, I look super white in this. Wow, I look whiter than you.
That's weird.
Okay, now I guess I have to believe it. So I have no hair gel, like over and over and over and over. So if you're going to start a show, let's start from the beginning. The microphones didn't charge. The lighting sucks. My hair sucks. This shirt doesn't look good. Leaning back like this, absolutely horrible.
Not work for you.
But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of walk through this. There's 4 ways to get involved. And I'm going to start with that.
4 ways? Oh, when they can come worship with us?
Well, that's the first one is if you want to come, well, worship means sing. Yeah. So if you want to come go to a church service with us and hang out with us, which we think you should do, you should join us. And this week, Friday, we're out camping.
Yeah.
But Sunday, we will be at Magnolia Baptist on Magnolia Street off of Chapman.
Yes.
It's not really off of Chapman. But if you look for Magnolia Baptist, and it's on Magnolia Street, and it's in Anaheim, outside of Garden Grove, you found the right church. And that's where we'll be this Sunday if you want to come hang out with us or leave something in the comments. Or DM us. Please, DM us, make this easier. Second way. This lady is a certified,
I said, me.
This lady is a certified Bible study person. This person is a Bible study leader. She's certified in precepts, and she's going to do a wonderful Bible study. If you'd like to get involved in a Bible study online, this is a great place to do it. This is
great, yeah. And I haven't done an online one. I've done a lot of in-persons. So It's going to be interesting doing the online, but I do have a lot of mentors who have walked me through it.
We have a lot of support from a lot of Celebrate Recoveries. We have a lot of support from a lot of churches. We've been to a lot of churches, and we can even help you find a church. Third, try out for our Christian karaoke night. DM us. Just throw a link in our profile. Just IWE, International Worship Experience. DM us and throw us a link to what you're doing. And then if you want to sing a song, we'll throw it in the show. This is very audience participatory, which is not very churchy.
Wow.
Yeah. But those dealing with church hurt, really understand what we're talking about. If you've been hurt by a church.
I think that was a double score word he got during Scrabble at the Friday night church.
So try out for our Christian karaoke nights. You can DM us a link of you singing. You can DM us a time for us to get together online and sing along. I sing. There's a lot of ways for you to get involved. Just if you'd like to sing and you want to be on the show, no problem. Let's make it happen. And the fourth way is our theater ministry. We have a very action-oriented orientated theme industry, kind of like an adult VBS. Yeah. Very exciting. And if you want to get involved that way, we'll give you the link to the GoFundMe and you can help us do that. And there's some things in there that we do for Christ that nobody else in the world does. So I think you're going to enjoy this.
And I think if some of you are watching us and following our posts, you guys kind of see a theme of what we do. A lot of it's teasers to get you more interested in coming to our shows. So we try to avoid giving you the real thing. We just give you the teaser so you want to know
I mean,
more.
There's going to be, I mean, if you watch this channel, excuse me, I didn't get any water either. See, there's another thing we have to add to the list.
Water. So, what was your thought on that? I couldn't finish your thought. Sorry.
Well,
I'm usually in tune with their thoughts.
I really want everybody to follow along. There's a lot going on, and there's no way to narrow it down. If you want to be involved, get involved.
If you have ways that we don't know that you want to be involved, let us know. DM us and tell us that you want to be involved with what we're doing.
You know, we don't want to leave it too open-ended where like anything goes and you can do anything and anything happens. And there are some restrictions. There are some things we can and can't do. It's just how it goes. But for our first show, we kind of want to go over what's going to be happening on our show. And this way you kind of become accustomed to the waters of this, bringing Christ online, but also having fun. Like you should be able to eat when, you know, right now you can eat because you're watching us at home, but you should be able to eat at church too. Jesus preached, right? Last Supper wasn't the last service. It was the Last Supper. Eat and I'll preach to you while you eat. I always liked it because there's no better captive audience than when you have a full mouth. You're listening and you're not talking. It's fantastic.
This reminds me of some of the stories of the churches we visited and you having your coffee.
Oh, man. We do not allow food or coffee in here. Why? Because we don't want to pay any cleaners to come in and clean. I go, well, I'm a cleaner. And they're like, we don't mean volunteers. I go, oh, okay. You have to have it perfect. See, and this is why I think this church hurt, hashtag church hurt is a big deal. I think it's going to come back over and over. But let's go through the show. A couple shout outs. Definitely a big shout out to City, Larry Acosta. He's one of the guys that got us started saying we need to do something every Wednesday. So let's do something every Wednesday.
Very inspirational guy.
And there's going to be some other people. There's a lot of pastors we have to thank. Well, they all know who they are.
We also have to, even though we need to do a shout out to Lynn, because without her, I don't think we would have made it this far.
Lynn Peterson, she just passed away less than 4 months ago. Yeah. And she really helped us get started. And we need to remind people who are there. We're going to be able to put up graphics. The next show is going to be much different. It'll be on OBS instead of live on the phone. That's plugged in because we didn't charge the phone either. All right. So for the first 5 minutes, we're going to do a welcome. And as you guys join, we're going to welcome you by name. So Ladybug and Miss Me and all the people that pop in here. But we have the phone sideways, so it's really hard to read. So this is another issue we have that we'll have to read off of a computer screen to get people involved.
If we have OBS going, we'll be able to have the computer right here in front of us.
Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. Let's see, intro to our weekly show. What is this live about? Well, each week we're going to cover something. I think this time, where's that book? We're going to be covering...
Forgiveness.
No,
you're right.
This week we're not covering. We're covering the road to recovery, but the first thing we're going to cover is in the Beatitudes of Jesus. Because we're going to quote somebody. I want to quote Jesus, and I would say the road to recovery is the 8 principles based on the Beatitudes, and these are going to come into shape. And the first one is realize I'm not God. I admit that I am powerless to control my tendency to do the wrong thing and that my life is unmanageable. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5:3. So which one would you rather hear? Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Yes, that's nice. But what does it mean? And that's where I think really everything gets lost.
Yeah.
What if it means realize I'm not God? I admit that I'm powerless to control my tendency to do the wrong thing and that my life is unmanageable. And so realize is what you wanted to cover.
Yes, realize. And I think we could go in further depth of understanding each of these two
Sides?
We got to break it down. You know, like that one church service we really, really liked on Friday where it broke down the verse completely down. And that's what we want to do.
Oh, yeah. We go to Jesus House in Huntington Beach on Friday nights. And Pastor Chris really broke down one verse about Jesus when John the Baptizer was in the water doing baptisms, and Jesus left, and everybody started going with him. And there's a big, it's in John's book of John, and he just took that one chapter and
it's one word.
Let's go one word at a time, and we liked it. So I think we're not pastors. Never claimed to be.
Nope.
We're just Christians out there that were hurt by churches. And now we found some great churches, and we want you to come and join us or help us start our own. There's a lot of stuff going on. So this is a faith-based hurts, hangups, and habits community. And you're welcome whether you're struggling with anxiety, grief, anger, or you just need hope. I really want people to understand what they can come into this for.
Yeah.
I say, I can't get along with my mother-in-law. My son or daughter is giving me trouble. I don't know how to get back to church. Just ask. We are not the people that are going to answer it. We have a team of pastors. We have a lot of support and a lot of people that want to help you if you just would open up a little bit and tell us what's hurting you, what became a hang up, and what's a habit now.
I think somebody just left us a comment, and just to let you know, we can't read sideways.
Okay. Well, we can do this now. Invite Christian. Okay.
Okay.
AI summary.
Oh.
A supportive group discusses healing, church hurt, join the conversation.
Oh. So never mind. It was not a comment from somebody. It was AI helping us.
That's okay. Thanks, AI.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you're struggling with anxiety, grief, I got athlete's foot. I can't stop picking my nose. I mean, this church should be about everything that you have trouble with. It shouldn't just be try to put under an umbrella. And I think this is how churches hurt people. They try to put everything under an umbrella and just treat it as one. But it's really individual,
And I think a lot of people is like, we're here. We have our hurts and the hang-ups and the habits, and we want to exploit them and not hide them. We're not going to sweep them under the rug.
No, and we're not going to do it with our own thoughts. This is the Celebrate Recovery Leaders book. And we're going to try and open a Celebrate Recovery. But I just really had a problem with Celebrate Recovery being for just drug addicts and alcohol people. I went in there for fast food. I said, I'm not going to eat fast food for 30 days. And I got this little chip.
I went in there for grieving.
Grieving's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people go in there there can be sexual addiction and porn and stuff like that. I'd like to think a mixed problem group is best for me, because let's talk about the things that are leading. We don't have to grab your biggest problem. What's something small?
Yes.
Then we're going to do a prayer. After we welcome everybody, we're going to do a prayer, and that's either going to be from the ACTS or TSA prayer formula. So ACTS is adoration, confession, thanksgiving, supplication. Supplication is a complicated way to say ask God for stuff. And TSA is great for kids and beginners. Thankfulness, sorry, ask. I'm thankful for this and this and this. I'm sorry I did this and this and this. Now I need you to help me get this and this and this. And these are great ways for you to understand how to pray. And of course, the Lord's Prayer is always a great prayer if you ever want to say that too. Then we get into worship.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
So I'm going to sing. I also wrote some songs with the help of Suno, which is an AI program. And then there's some other people. I'm hoping you guys send in you singing hymns.
Mm-hmm.
Sending them in, and we'll play them on the show. It's fantastic. That's what all this is for. We're going to be singing some hymns, playing our own original worship music, so it's not going to be your standard everyday stuff. Or reading a psalm while soft, royalty-free music plays in the background. So a lot of different ways we're going to be able to worship. I just want you to find something you connect to.
Did they get a taste of some of your music, like some of your playing?
Yeah.
Oh. I tried.
We're going to go through the show, and then next week we can sing.
And then the next thing we're going to do is check in on you guys. How are you guys doing?
Yep. We're going to ask you 3 questions. Where are you watching from? What one word describes your week? And what can we pray for tonight? And if you need prayer just from people like you, that's us. Mm-hmm. And we can pray for you, and we want to pray for you. But if you want prayer from like a pastor, or you want prayer from a commissioned lay pastor, or you want prayer from a deacon, or you need to talk to somebody about something, you can let us know, and we can go. We have plenty of pastors. We know. Trust me, we know plenty of pastors that can help you out. We did a podcast, 50 episodes on just talking with a pastor. That's podcast. You want to find it on YouTube? It's at Podcast, at PODKASS. You'll see me and Pastor Cass.
Oh, those are some great shows.
Those were some great shows. Okay, now, again, we're going to go back to the 4 ways they can get involved. Yep. Come Where We Worship, paid Bible study with Erica, try out for Christian karaoke or singing worship songs by sending us links, or helping the theater ministry grow, which is all the matches you see on our posts here on IWE.
Yep.
and it gets easier every time I say it now.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Now we're gonna come into
some time going over the biblical principles. We're gonna take.
That's the realize that we covered. We're really gonna dig into it, but we also wanted to give you a chance to kind of open up. And we're going to be reading a testimony first, or playing a testimony from the Celebrate Recovery website, so that you can hear that people are just like you. Just like you. Now, the same problems you are. You are not alone. I know I thought I was alone. And I've been a Christian for 2 years. I'm 50 years old. Been a Christian for 2 years. I have no hair gel. And I have so much to learn. But it's just been great letting Jesus handle my problems. So much easier. I've lost a lot less hair.
Wow.
The teaching lesson is supposed to be 20 minutes. I think a testimony and a teaching lesson is 20 minutes, maybe even 15. I want to keep these things short. I want to keep it to a good 30 minutes, maybe 35 if we go over.
We're going to also probably follow the same format we do is we teach a little, give them a little break, give them a little song and let them absorb, and then we're going to go on again.
And of course, we're open to suggestions throughout the whole process. Then we might choose you to come in and talk about your testimony, because we can easily have you co-host on TikTok Live and then take you off if something crazy happens. But we want you to know that no matter what it is that you're dealing with, you can come here and we can help, because we're just like you. We're just Christians trying to get through the day.
Then we get the Q&A. So you guys can ask questions, because after we do the teaching, you might have questions and you might have ideas.
Well, you said where you're watching from, what one word describes your week. What can we pray for tonight? These are things that we can start answering and looking into, because we've heard these things before. I am a soldier, ex-soldier. Erica is on her way to a PhD in teaching. So you have some really good resources here that can get you through what I call the front porch.
Oh.
We are the front porch of church. Just come here, and then if you want to go celebrate getting over all these earthly problems, we got a celebrate place to go for you. It's nationwide. It's fantastic. Yep. There's CRs everywhere, but there's also churches that we've been to that we tell you either to go to or to not go to.
And then if you're a church, I don't know, I like this idea. If you're a church in the Orange County area and they want to invite us to.
Oh, yeah. If you would like us to come by and worship with you and listen to your sermon and give you some feedback, we're church hoppers. And we are professional church hoppers. It actually should be our title, but we're starting a church, and we're starting a church that's relatable. And this is the beginning. It's the first show. It's kind of exciting. We're going to pray for prayer requests from the chat. We're going to encourage people who are struggling. We're going to read some Bible verses for those people who are struggling. We may use our knowledge, but I don't want us to be that show. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want her to be that girl that goes, oh, you said something. I have something perfect for that. Maybe we use AI to help you find some Bible verses. Maybe we have a pastor. There's lots of different ways we can help you, but just let us help you, because somebody helped us. Yes. If you're wondering, why are you doing this? Because people helped us.
Yeah.
Now, and the Lord is really like, you're supposed to be online spreading my word. What are you doing? Yes. So here we are, because I'm not going to let the Lord down. He just saved my cat.
Yeah.
I have a whole testimony about my cat. You guys got to hear.
Yep.
I guess in short, she was very sick. We gave her very little medication and prayed very hard. And before that medication even seemed to take effect, the infection was almost gone, and she's jumping and purring and eating and drinking and pooping.
She's like a kitten again.
It's really exciting. So, it's nice to let her have some really happy time, but in case she gets sick again and we have to put her down. So it's been really nice to have these extra week, 2 weeks, month, 2 months, a year. I don't know, but I'm leaving it in God's hands, and now I can see not to get in the way.
Yes.
That's I get in the way in between God and his plan. And I've got to stop doing that. I got to let go and let God.
And that's the dynamics about us. As I grew up in the church, and he's new to the Christianity part of the religion.
And we do like the male-female dynamic as well.
Yes, because we'll have a lot of different opinions.
I like the different opinions that males and females have about the same thing. It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. We all also will probably have some silent time so we can listen to God.
Yeah.
But we'll have a graphic for that so everybody knows we're not just going to be, what are they doing?
You hear snoring, it's not me.
Yeah, exactly. Then we're going to share next week's topic. We're going to invite the viewers like you to return. We're going to thank everybody for participating, usually by name. And then we're going to end with the Serenity Prayer. Have you guys ever heard the Serenity Prayer?
You know what? It's amazing that there is a lot of people who have.
And it's probably a nice even balance. If you've had it, let's read it together. If not,
God.
If you have attended secular or pop culture type recovery programs, you've seen the first 4 lines of this prayer for serenity, and a lot of movies too. But the following is a complete prayer, and I encourage you to pray it daily as you work through the principles. Okay? And if you need help working through the principles, that's what we're here for. We can get you on the path to a Celebrate Recovery, to a small group, to a step study, to
a pastor who can
a Christian concert. Just rely on us and help us get you there, because we know a lot of people. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking, as Jesus did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Amen. And then we'll have some chill time where people can just ask totally random questions and, hey, fix that graphic, or hey, let her talk more.
Hopefully we'll have some music in the background going on for us. But again, that's
and I'm learning piano, and I'm not saying I'm going to play piano all the time, but maybe I bring a little keyboard, put it on my hand, put it on my lap, and just play a few chords. And if you need help with eating, or you need help with sexual addiction, you need help with pornography, you need help with anxiety, anything, depression, we have pamphlets for each one of those things through the Celebrate Recovery program. So that if you have a problem with, what if you have a problem with control? Most people, if you never want to be this person, and trust me, I was that person, she's that person, we're all that person. Codependency. Mm-hmm. That's what I think exhibited most when my cat started to show signs of sickness, where I might have to put her down, is I'm codependent on my cat to sleep calmly, because I know there's something that needs me. And is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's something we can talk about. But codependency, we have a lot of Celebrate Recovery pamphlets that we can help you get. And if you have any problems, just let us know. And anything else?
No, because I want them to know that in the Celebrate Recovery, it's, what is it, 1 in every 6 is there for drugs and alcohol?
1 in every 3 is in Celebrate Recovery. So that means 2 out of 3 people are in Celebrate Recovery to recover from something that's not drugs or alcohol. What if you blink too much? Aaron, look, I know a couple of people that do that.
I do know.
What if that's bothering you? Shouldn't you be able to go to church? Go, I blink too much.
And then,
it should be simple. Jesus would have liked it that way.
Yeah, and I think they need to know that you can go for just you're overwhelmed at work.
Oh yeah.
You're overwhelmed as a parent. You're
Oh, that's a great one. If you don't have a lot of time to go to church and you can do a little mock service with us and have some fun and still get the word from accredited sources that we're reading from, like, then you've gone to church. Now, we recommend doing it in person, so I want you guys to come hang out with us. So we'll end the way we started. But let's just go over the segments of the show. Opening, worship, scripture, testimony, questions, prayer. And then we're going to leave you for a challenge for the week.
Oh, I like the challenge of the week.
Well, this week, when you get upset, can you do this? When you feel powerless, can you do this? Here's a prayer. And if you need us throughout the week, we're here for you. We have jobs, but we have time. Let us know. That's what we're here for. I promise I'll look a lot better. She looks fantastic. But now that we know kind of what we're here for, let's end with the 4 ways you can get involved. And the 4 ways you can get involved are, number 1, come to where we worship. Come to Magnolia Baptist on Sunday off Chapman. Just go on Magnolia, head towards Anaheim. You'll see it. It's on the right. It's very big. And plenty of room. Paid Bible study.
Paid Bible study by me. There'd be precept.
Well, why would they pay for a Bible? Why would somebody pay for a Bible study? What would they get out of a Bible study they pay for versus a Bible study they go to? Maybe they get a spiritual journal, which is like a book, but has blank pages along the way so you can write your own notes, maybe questions.
Well, these are what we're going to do.
Is it full PowerPoints?
We're going to do the full PowerPoint, but we're also, they're going to have that chance. The paid part is that they get to buy the paper that matches that week.
Okay, so you're going to get all the things you need. I think we're really only making a couple bucks off each one.
And you don't have to buy the book then. You just get it based on what we're teaching for that week. So if you can't make it the next week, you didn't buy a $30 book and you only made it to 2 sessions. You just pay for that.
Yeah, most of the books are $2 to $4. So it's not expensive. We want you guys to get involved, and then we'll take you through the steps. It's no problem. And then hopefully we get you to a Celebrate Recovery near you so you can start trusting again and so you can find a good church. And wouldn't that be great?
Ooh, maybe we do a 3-day print cross. Ooh, try out for the Christian karaoke night. You know,
I like
some more singers around here.
I think that if we're going to do this every Wednesday to start, we might start doing 2 shows a week, that we need worship singers. And if you've ever wanted to be a worship singer, all you got to do is put the link in our DM, and we'll try you out that way. And if we like it, maybe you give us permission to play that video. This is not supposed to be difficult. Everybody's supposed to be heard. So this could be really exciting for you. It could be a breakout for you.
And if you don't want to do the Christian karaoke, but you want to share a word with us, or you want to share something that you've learned with us, you DM us, we'll set up, we'll have a conversation, see what we can do with adding.
Yeah, just let us know how we aren't the problem solvers. We are the resource to the source. And the source is Jesus. And that's just another CR thing. But we're the resources. We're not here to give you the right answer. We're here to point you in the right direction and let like in a couple of me, we have a Pastor Brian, we have a Pastor Grace, there's a lot of pastors out there that love us, that will help us, Pastor Cass. So please stay close, enjoy. We have a theater ministry. If you see all our posts, we have a very interesting theater ministry. And if you want to see that stuff come to life, could you please get a hold of us? Because we're looking for a venue in Orange County or LA to start doing this.
Yeah.
And then obviously, we'll see you next Wednesday, and I'm hoping the show will be a lot better.
It will be better. We'll have the mics, we'll have the phones, everything will be charged.
Okay, so.
And the water.
In true, not organized fashion, let's end the show.
You try.